Hello, fair internet viewer. I am, of course, sorry, it's a little early in the morning. I'll get my coffee first. I am your host, as always, your archivist. And yeah, I know it's been a while since my last review, because it's just been one crazy summer with AX and the movies and stuff, and me trying to find a reason to live, etc., etc. It's all in the day in the life of internet reviewer, you know. I am at another different undisclosed location. That's actually a very, very popular burger joint. It's pretty good. Anyway, so today I would like to talk about Pan. Yeah, I want to talk about Pan. Okay. Where did I begin? Okay, so the other day I went to the movies to go see Boruto, the movie, which is the son of Naruto, or however you want to pronounce it, and it's a pretty decent film. I missed the first 15 minutes or whatever of it, but it was a good movie regardless. So after I got off from that, then I went and saw Pan, because it started at 7. So I went there. And trying to frame this just right, I guess. That should be good enough. And I missed the first 15 minutes of Pan, so apparently it was that, the first, part of the backstory. But some weird things in this movie, I gotta tell you. Okay, one, the settings are awesome. Okay, the production quality of this film is awesome. There's nothing to rag on about that. Production quality is awesome. The acting is awesome. The rating, on the other hand, for this movie is just weird. It's just plain weird. I think this is still a Disney film. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't do any homework on this. All I know is Hugh Jackman's in it playing Hook. Okay, when I first heard about this, I had only 2 strikes against this thing. One, there is a prophecy that Pan will return to Neverland to defeat not Hook, because Hook's not really been invented yet. This is proto-Hook, or pre-Hook, or whatever. He's gonna fight, get this, Blackbeard, because somehow Blackbeard has somehow been resurrected and is now able to have a whole fleet of flying ships somehow between Neverland and Earth, or Britain, because. And so, yeah, so Blackbeard survives. Blackbeard survives after being turned into a skeleton and disintegrated by a whirlpool in the last Pirates film. He somehow gets magically resurrected and is now, looks radically different, and is now a Spaniard. And he's mining Pixium, which is the crystallized form of pixie dust, in the land, or the hilly regions of Neverland, in order to basically cook it like crystal meth and become young again. That's how he's managed to live for the past couple of 100 years. And because currently now this takes place in 1940, because we're in the middle of 1940s London, Britain place, where Pan is currently residing within a orphanage run by the meanest nun ever. And we learned she's not even a real, I don't think she is a real nun, because she works with Blackbeard in acquiring children for him to take. Okay, first off, when you take somebody in the middle of the freaking night down, and grab them and pull them up through the ceiling like that, when they have in the trailers, like, how do you do that without awaking everybody immediately? Because it takes like a full minute before kids are screaming loud enough for this to actually wake people up. Unless they're like the most heaviest sleepers ever, and when they grab them, they knock them out or muffle them as they ascend, because that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. So anyway, so Pan's there with his best friend, whatever his name is, and it just shows them being buddy-buddy. Pan's wondering about his mom. He finds that the head nun lady's corrupt, and then the bombing starts happening. He gets whisked away. Okay, I don't understand the logic of this. How do they get to Neverland? Is it they just one of the guys operating the ship? Because remember, it's a wheel that turns like this. There's nothing else that makes it pivot or turn or go forwards, but we see a propeller on one of them later on. But we never saw a propeller on any of the other vehicles, so we have no real idea how does this stuff go forward, stop, or do anything else that we've seen it do, because there's no other controls except for the damn wheel. So how does this even work? One guy in the beginning just pushes a button and it ascends like a freaking elevator on steroids. And then suddenly it hits some sort of plateau thing out in space where everything just starts floating, and fortunately Pan tied a rope to his ankle where he just kind of falls up, and he touches Jupiter with his hand. Apparently Jupiter's the size of his hand. He touches Jupiter, and then he gets flung back down. Oh, and by the way, there's a chicken in the middle of all this that lays an egg that kind of comes towards the screen like that, and it's like, they're doing that for the 3D, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, for the 3D effects, where people can feel like, hey, we're getting our money's worth. Yeah, because that's what buying that extra $1.50 or $5 or whatever it's going to cost you is going to feel worth it when you see an egg come at you. Anyway, so he goes to they go to Neverland, and as soon as they get there, suddenly they're on the set for Mad Max Fury Road. I'm like, what happened there? You were at Neverland, and suddenly you were on the set for Mad Max Fury Road. How'd that happen? And it's like, I don't know, maybe they got lost while they're on the studio backlot. I don't know. They just are, suddenly. It's like, well, whatever, just go with it, guys. And all of a sudden we see, like, at least, like 10,000 people or something like that, of all these kids of various different ages, all around this quarry thing, this mine place, and they're all singing, get this, the entertainment song.